This is Info Hub for today, September 21. Today marks another major step in our local democracy as political parties and other groups and individuals submitted their candidates lists to GCOM for the November 12 local government elections. Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkan described Nomination Day as a very important step in the evolution of local democratic governance. Details in this report.
The minister spoke to Info Hub earlier today at the Critchlow Labour College. Political parties, voluntary groups and individuals submitted their list of candidates to contest local government elections on November 12. Minister Bulkan said he was excited about the state of local democracy.
In the local government elections that will be held on 12th November, and it will mark the first time in the post-independent history of Guyana that successive local government elections are being held as legally or constitutionally due.
Minister Bulkan added that the election is historic for various reasons, including the frequency with which it is being held under the current administration and the framework used to guide the process.
I've always had a deep conviction that the decentralized model of governance that it provides for, which, as I said earlier, is a rejection and a repudiation of winner takes all, is indeed one of the critical measures that will help us to achieve social cohesion.
After being absent for 20 years under the former PPP administration, local government elections returned to Guyana in 2016. It is now being held for the second time in 3 years. Paul McAdam for Info Hub.
Chairperson of the People's National Congress, Valda Lawrence, today welcomed all political parties and individual candidates to local government elections, saying that LGE was restored after a prolonged absence. Here are details from Stacey Carmichael.
We welcome everyone, all the individuals, the groups, and the other political parties, that they too have an opportunity through the David Granger's administration to participate at the local level in ensuring that we build our communities, that people become more community-oriented, and that we take ownership of our communities.
That was newly elected PNC chairperson Valda Lawrence moments after the APNU submitted their list of candidates to contest the Georgetown municipality in LGE on November 12. Ms. Lawrence said taking ownership of one's community will benefit individuals and generations to come. She was pleased with the nomination day process.
The process was very thorough, very smooth, and we had absolutely no issues as the deputy representative of the list presented.
Georgetown Deputy Mayor Akeem Peter is returning as a candidate and said that several new persons are contesting the local government elections this year.
New faces have agreed to be a part of their constituency leadership at the level of the City Council. And as you can see, we have more than likely, nearly every constituency there's a new face, and that is what the party is about. We are about progress. We know that we had to prepare for this moment. So it's a preparation. From 2015 to now, we have been preparing in our communities for this moment.
For Info Hub, Stacey Carmichael.
The Alliance for Change is presenting a slate of new LGE candidates. Details in this story.
The party said that while it is open to persons with experience, the nature of local government makes way for new persons to get on board. Speaking to the media today prior to submitting the list of candidates to GCOM was Region 4 Chairman Michael Leonard.
We have actually asked some of our members to step back and allow new blood, new persons with new ideas, new vision and energy to come and be a part of the process.
In the lead-up to the elections on November 12, Leonard said that the AFC will continue its grassroots campaign.
We're being very strategic. We're not looking for theatrics. We want to ensure that we communicate to persons our core values and principles, transparency and accountability. So we're going to be going to the citizens as well and ensuring that we get them to give us some input. Let us know what they want us to do when we get there. Because council and NDC is more than just cleaning drains. We want to move past that and start doing actual things in the community.
Leonard said that the party is contesting the elections in all 15 constituencies in Georgetown. According to him, AFC will continue speaking on behalf of citizens and pushing for accountability and transparency. He said that the AFC sees local government as more than just cleaning drains. Reporting for InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.
The People's Progressive Party says it is willing and ready to go as party members submitted its LGE candidates lists. Here's this report.
Sitting People's Progressive Party Councillor Bishram Coppin said he believes that there should be change at City Hall.
We have just submitted our list of 50 names of candidates who we have selected through intense house-to-house consultations in the communities. So it's a true representation of the people within the community. They're all knowledgeable, they're experienced, they're ready, willing and able to go into City Hall and to overhaul City Hall, because we believe the City Hall needs to be overhauled. Our team that is selected to contest this election, we think is the best team. It's the best team at the right time, and it's the right choice. So we hope that citizens will support us in bringing change.
The party official added that he is a Georgetown resident and believes that better can be done for residents of the capital city.
Within the next few days, we'll be rolling out our full plan. Right now, our purpose here was to submit our list. But you will hear from our candidates. We will be introducing or reintroducing the candidates to the communities, and we'll have a plan which we will publish.
Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
InfoHub has confirmed that APNU and AFC will be contesting in all the constituencies in Georgetown, while PPP will only contest in some constituencies in the capital city. In the previous LGE, the PPP failed to win any constituency seats and only secured 2 proportional representation seats on the 30-member city council. All 3 major political parties will be contesting in all municipalities nationwide. It is expected that the APNU and PPP will contest in almost all NDCs, while the AFC had said it will contest in selected NDCs. We will bring you further details in subsequent reports. Remember to exercise your right to vote on November 12.
Why when I drink a nice guy gets smoking on? Hey barman! Y'all don't sell cigarettes anymore?
The new tobacco law says we can't have cigarettes on public display and we can't advertise that we sell it.
Okay, give my pack.
You can't do that in here, buddy. The law states that you can't smoke in an enclosed area. You have to go outside.
I think that's how they do it in foreign. So, the law finally comes to Guyana. I'm glad though.
Let's all work together to prevent cigarette smoking-related illnesses.
Welcome back. The government will soon sign a framework agreement for economic cooperation with Barbados. President David Granger made the announcement at the opening of the inaugural Guyana Trade and Investment Exhibition, Gaitai. Stacey Carmichael tells us more.
President Granger's announcement that a framework agreement will be signed with Barbados came 24 hours after a memorandum of understanding was signed between Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago. At the opening of Gaitai, the president indicated that a decision was taken following attendance at the 9th meeting of the Prime Ministerial Subcommittee of the Caribbean Single Market and Economy in Barbados earlier this month.
We see Guyana's future in the Caribbean, and we see the Caribbean's future in Guyana. Our economic interests are intertwined with those of the region. We shall continue to pursue regional economic cooperation in order to build greater prosperity and global competitiveness.
The combined land space of the countries of the Caribbean community is almost equivalent to that of Sweden. President Granger pointed out that this has the potential for increased intra-regional trade.
The Caribbean, taken as a whole, has the land, has the labor, and has the capital to overcome its most severe setbacks to achieving food security. There is need, however, for intensified collaboration between local, regional, and international firms to grasp opportunities which can provide a platform for global market penetration.
The president touted the Caribbean Single Market and Economy, CSME, as the way to build more resilient economies, not only in the Caribbean, but also locally. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
Guyana's Honorary Consul in Mumbai, India, Dr. Ajinka Patil, and a team of academic professionals this morning paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu at his official residence. The 2 parties discussed several matters of interest. Dr. Patil is the chairman of the board of Patil Group of Companies in India. It is currently constructing a medical school at Turkine and is engaging the government in several areas of mutual interest. Several companies in Gaitai are looking to attract new buyers by introducing new product lines. Crystal Stull brings us this report on day 2 of the event as business-to-business meetings continue.
Introducing their new product lines were leading local enterprises, Massey Technologies Guyana and Comfort Sleep. General Manager and Director at Massey Technologies Guyana, Jason Sahai, highlighted the company's new alternative energy solar initiative. It includes a solar panel, inverters, charge controllers, and charge regulators.
Our intention basically is to work with small contractors, medium contractors to deploy solar energy and wind energy throughout the country. When we look at it and calculate the return on investment in 5 to 7 years, sometimes even sooner, depending on your energy consumption, you could be saving that amount of money in electricity costs.
The director said the new product line has already drawn interest from several international investors.
We found it very responsive. A lot of people are interested in what we are doing here, and that's why we chose Guyana actually, because it kind of connects us with B2B, businesses to business, as well as we're looking at a lot of contractors who can help deploy our solutions.
Operating for over 13 years with its unique brand of sleep technology, Comfort Sleep's managing director, Dennis Charan, said his company is always focused on introducing new products.
The 8th line of mattress, it's the highest foam line we're launching. It's a high density foam with a 300 grams of fabric. That fabric have a 10-year lifespan on it. We use international standard to produce our product. So actually Comfort have become a household name right now when it comes to sleeping and mattresses.
Charan said the new product line's launch at Guyana was aimed at attracting international buyers. So far, they have had inquiries from Cuban and Korean buyers. Reporting for InfoHub, Crystal Stahl.
Public Health Minister Dr. Karen Cummings recently led a team on a visit to Region 1 health facilities to get an insight and adopt a more hands-on approach to addressing challenges.
The minister and her team visited and interacted with staff of the Mabaruma Regional Hospital, Port Kaituma District Hospital, and the Pakira District Hospital, along with other health facilities in the region.
We would like to ensure that the level and delivery of quality care is above board. And we always we aim to narrow the gaps of inequities between the hinterland and the coastland. So my visit here was really informative and to investigate what's really happening on the ground, because you cannot always be at your office and know what's happening.
The tour began at the Mabaruma Regional Hospital, where improvements were noticed.
It was a pleasant sight to see how persons are accessing the services there, and it was really crowded when I went there. We have specialists there. We have since, from the time I've been there to now 2 years ago. We also have other programs that we're doing. We also had meetings with HR meetings, because there are HR issues, development not only improve in our country and economic status, but also the welfare of the people. So with me, I carried a member of the personnel department of the Ministry of Public Health, and so we were able to address some of the issues that our persons or staff would have addressed, or some issues they would have raised.
Visits to other facilities highlighted the plans for upgrades and the introduction of new services. Both public health ministers are visiting health facilities countrywide, meeting staffers and giving them the chance to have an input in continued development of health facilities. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
Follow us for more stories on social media and our website at dpi.gov.gy, and you can also connect with us on WhatsApp. Let's leave you with your weather forecast and bridge report. It's the weekend, so enjoy and be safe. Goodbye.